good morning, good night, good evening, whenever you're watching this. I want to be more open and honest. So, I've had 4 anxiety attacks today. My face is all puffy and swollen, and my eyes hurt from crying so much. I don't know if that's an actual thing, but they're dry, they hurt. One reason I want to come on here, I have something called complex PTSD. I called my mom in tears, and I didn't know what to do. I got confirmation that I had to cut a toxic family member out. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. One thing, the reason I told you I have complex PTSD, for 2 reasons. One, I want to be more open. 2, I want the people that don't have any form of PTSD, whether it be combative PTSD, non-combative PTSD, complex PTSD, there's a whole list, to know that the things that you do and say can make an impact on somebody's life. Like I said, I had to cut out a toxic family member. It wasn't easy, it wasn't fun. I had to. Okay? What you say and do can really harm an individual. This person would do things that I will never understand. This person is so into itself that a combination of in between this person and my ex. I have 2 exes. It's not the first one, it's the second one. You know who you are. I now have something called complex PTSD. I can no longer function without breaking down in tears, crying, doing daily chores. I can't do any of that anymore. These people that were in my life at one point took that away from me. I'm not trying to sound dramatic. I'm trying to give you the reality. I can no longer function without my service dog. I have to have my service dog beside me at all times. So for the general public to say that owner-trained service dogs is not a thing, it very much is. Just because we're not professional trainers doesn't mean we can't figure out how we want our dogs trained. The one positive to having an owner-trained service, there's many positives, but one that I want to point out in particular is, let's say you get a program dog. That program dog is trained to sense one thing, usually, and one thing only. Older trained service dogs. Obviously, I deal with anxiety. I have PTSD. I also have some medical conditions that can cause me to pass out. I also have epilepsy. Okay? Being a tandem team, what does that mean? It means I work 2 service dogs at one time. I have my multi-purpose service dog, which is my dog Mufasa. Okay? And then I have my epilepsy dog, little Miss Maddie. I love my dogs to death. This is why I'm the service trio. It's because I work 2 dogs, and my husband has his diabetic and PTSD service dog. With that being said, my husband's dog, Xena, is also considered a multi-purpose service dog. Please, from somebody who deals with it to somebody who may not know what the damage is that you can do. I can no longer function. I can no longer shower. I can no longer do my chores. I can't sweep the floor. I can't do the dishes. Hell, I have dishes in the sink right now. What am I doing? I'm sitting here recording a video trying to not only educate the public, but inform them of decisions that you make can severely hurt a person. I can't leave my house without my dogs beside me. I've never been able to. As you guys know, Mufasa is number 4, Maddie is number 3. Luna is number 2, R.I.P. baby girl. Farrell, my boy, is number 1. R.I.P. baby boy. I love you and I miss you. I miss you so much, you have no idea. If you're an original subscriber on my main channel, you will know who he is. You grow such a close bond with your dogs. They call a dog a man's best friend. What about a woman? What about us women? I don't know if it's because of the area that I live in, but I don't often see men around with service dogs, which is really surprising considering I live by an Air Force base. I live by 2 Air Force bases and 1 airport. Okay? Please, for the people who are watching this, if your loved one, if your daughter, your son, you see that they're having a hard time, help them. Whether it be a hand on the back, a pat on the shoulder, a hug, or just somebody to talk to. Because that's all I need. I know that if my mom knew what was going on, and I didn't have to hide it so much, if my mom knew what was going on, I knew my mom would have stepped in. She had no idea. Which is part of the reason I want to start sharing my story. It's not fair. It's not fun. I'm sitting here crying in front of you guys. I had 4 panic attacks today because something came up and I'm not sure what it was. But something had come up where I knew I needed to cut this person out of my life. It's hard. This person did so much wrong to me. It hurts. Physically, mentally, It's exhausting. You think all I want to do is sit here and record in front of the camera crying? No, I want you guys to see the happy, cheery Tay-Tay that I used to be. She's buried somewhere right now. I don't know where. Can't find her. Taylor, if you're in there, come out. I'm tired of crying. I'm tired of hiding the hurt. I'm tired of burying my feelings. The one thing that you guys may or may not know, trying not to alert my dog. I was a teenager when I did this. I don't do it anymore. I didn't have a good relationship with food. Okay? I would eat, I would get nauseous, and I would throw up. Just to make the nauseous go away. Did the nauseous ever go away? No. In fact, I'm nauseous when I do eat. I'm nauseous when I don't eat. I'm nauseous in the morning, at night. It's like, do I ever get a break from it? The physical damage that somebody can cause to a single person amazes me. Amazes me. Please, I'm coming from somebody who deals with this. Think about what you're doing to another person. Think before you say anything. Is this gonna hurt this person? If you hurt somebody, apologize to them. I was never apologized to. In fact, almost my entire life, my sister, my poor sister, I know what she feels like, I know what she goes through. Has anxiety. I don't know to what extent, but every time my poor sister would have an anxiety attack, everybody would flock to her. However, when I was having an anxiety attack, nobody was there to help me. They all hated me. I'm sorry I keep sniveling so much, you guys. My nose is running off my face. Please, just be more aware of what you're doing to people. You may not think that what you're doing is hurting that person, but one simple thing, like not going to them when they're having an anxiety attack, or you see that I'm in tears, straighten up, get your shit together, go and help that person. I know what it's like from a personal level, okay? If any of you need to talk, please, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram, okay? Not going down. One word, all lowercase. Or Snapchat, okay? TMCNEAL1710. Reach out to me personally. Tell me how you found me, how you found my channel, what video of mine you saw. Okay? Don't be hurting other people. You see what it can do. The other thing I will say here is, if you hurt a person, apologize to them. If that person needs help, go help them. Can that person still function? I don't know. I can tell you from my point of view, I can't. I can't even do dishes right now because I'm sitting here crying. I've been crying since I got home. That's almost 5 hours ago. Of just straight crying. My head is pounding. My head hurts so bad right now. My eyes are all puffy. My dog is continuously alerting to me because I can't quit crying. Now, one thing, and I've said this in many different videos, if you guys are looking for a natural way to help anxiety, thiamine 200. Go to the grocery store, the well grocers, whatever they're called, health food store, and pick some of this up. It is expensive, but it works. Okay? Go pick you up some self-care lemon oil. This is a lemon oil blend, essential oils blend, and it works really well. The combination of these two, you'd be surprised. By the way, just so you guys know, these companies have no idea who I am. They don't know the extent of my anxiety, the PTSD, the generalized anxiety disorder. I can't leave without my dogs beside me. Be aware of what you're saying. Be aware of what you could be doing to other people. I hope you guys are having a good day, night, evening, whenever you may be watching this. Please, have a safe 2020. Let's make this a good year. Okay? I love you guys. I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm gonna go take some damn Tylenol for my head because I can't function. Go watch part 1 and part 2. Part 1, I explain what you're going to see in part 2. Okay? This is part 3. Part 3, honestly, was not planned. Ooh. Bless you. Part 3 was not planned. I'm gonna go attempt to make dinner. Attempt being the biggest word. Love you guys. Bye.